Hello, and welcome to another Sigma video. Today, I'll rate every monster based on how easy they are to use, kill with, and how they look. This is my opinion, so you guys don't have to believe it. If you have any other ideas, tell me in the comments. I need ideas. Anyways, let's just get into the video. I like Doritos. The good old Tubby. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the design. Its skinny lanky body fits really well in a horror game. But he isn't very good in terms of damage. I mean 35% isn't the greatest. Yes, I know his attacks are quick, but it's still quite disappointing. And his ability doesn't really make it up for him anyways. In my opinion, the worst character, which is a shame. Giant. He's a big boy, but he is doo-doo. Tinky Tank, one of the more popular characters. And he isn't even that good. For starters, he is huge. He takes up most of the screen. His ability is also useless and really loud. He isn't really scary either. And he only does 75 damage, pretty bad. Especially that his attacks are slow. I would say they should buff the character. But anyways, off to the next character. Although an OG, he isn't good. Stinky Winky, the main antagonist for Slendytubbies. And he is pretty bad. He is loud and only deals 75 damage. And his ability is overrated. I wish his ability was like the teleport trap in Piggy, where you can place a teleport in one place and in another. I think that would make it fair and useful. But anyways, up to the next character, it better be good.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
The runner newborn. He is a little redeemable, but still pretty bad. His attacks are pretty quick, and his sub-ability is decent. But what really ruined the character is its ability and the lack of damage. He only leaps, and that's it for his ability. It's not good. But let's move on to the next characters now. Everyone is probably surprised at this. Let me explain. Overseer Poe, or Spider Poe. She is horrible. Let me explain. For starters, her ability is bad, and her double jump slows you down significantly. And her size, she is easy to spot. And the fact that she costs Robux is crazy to me. She is basically a better arrow, but anyways, let's move on. I used to like this character, but now, Poe Pincher. I'll admit, she is good, but now she isn't the best. For starters, her clicking makes it hard to sneak up on people. And also her ability is only really good on one map, and that's Custard Facility. But I do like how the character looks. The blades are a nice addition, and her face is pure horror. It awfully reminds me of a necromorph from Dead Space though. Either way, it's an alright character, but it can be improved. Let's move on. Now this is what I mean by horror. This is Lala, although not the greatest character. Due to her lack of sight and her ability not being the best, her appearance really pays off. She is terrifying, from her skinny stance to her long shaking arms flying every which way. She is one of, if not the scariest character in the whole game. Her attacks are also pretty quick. With that, that's all I have for Lala. Let's move on. Small but effective. This is the crawler newborn. He is actually better than some people realize. First of all, he is tiny. He can fit through vents and narrow pathways very easily. Second, he can hide and sneak easily. It can catch people off guard. But I wish that his damage would be bumped up to like 35. But I do like the little pinch thing he has. Anyways, let's move on. I don't know what to say. The Shadow Tubby. He can be good, but he isn't the sharpest tool in the shed. His ability is not that good, especially on smaller maps, but he can attack very quickly. He is also easy to sneak up on people with. I don't have anything more to say about this character. Let's move on now. Kaboom! The Ranger Newborn. I got a bone to pick with this one. This character is unfair and boring to use. Yes, he can be fun at times. You can launch yourself up with your own rockets and kill those annoying vent campers. But that doesn't change it from being annoying for other players. And keep in mind, this character doesn't even look scary at all. After all of that, why did I put him so high? Well, he is good for grinding custards and killing those annoying trolls. You can also help other slendytubbies by blasting your rockets into a player, and so they fly into the arm's reach of a monster. So in the end, he's good but boring as heck to use. Let's move on. This guy's face is nightmare fuel. The Cave Tubby, I'll be honest. He isn't the best character, not at all. The amount of damage he can do is horrible, and I hate it how it flings the player. But his appearance makes up for it so much. It's that good. He is terrifying. He's big, bulky, has a face of horror, and that roar. That roar is horrifying. He is my favorite character in terms of appearance. His ability is probably the best. You go invisible and get a speed boost. I was gonna put him higher until I had a proper think about the next one. Legend has it that he's still looking for his head to this day. This is Brute Dipsy, and I was originally gonna put him lower until I had a proper look at him. His design is quite bone-chilling, and his ability isn't all so bad. The only problem that I have is his chainsaw itself. It's hard to sneak up on people when the chainsaw is revving so loudly. But his attacks are very quick and deal 100 damage. Anyways, let's move on to the top 3. I apologize if your favorite character didn't make it this far, but maybe you can do your own tier list. With that out of the way, let's move on. Maybe he doesn't bring much to the table, but he is more powerful than expected. The Newborn, or Skin Tubby. And he is really good. First, he is small and easy to sneak with. His ability is also decent but really loud. The character also one-shots, which makes it better than the runner. His design is also pretty scary, hollow eyes, and bumpy skin. Anyways, let's move on to number 2. Ice Cold. The Yeti Tubby. he sure is one of the most underrated characters. Not only is he terrifying, but he is a powerful and easy character to use. And his ability is quite powerful if you can use it ATS the right time. Now without further ado, let's move to my favorite character. Lizard Man. Lake Dipsy, or Jaws Dipsy, in my opinion the best character in the entire game. Let me explain. He's tall and scary, he can startle players, he one-shots quickly, and his ability is awesome. And his growl is quiet, but bone-chilling to the core. This character is amazing and super underrated. Anyways, let's move on. This is the end of the video. I hoped you enjoyed. This took my surprisingly 2 days to make. So a like and subscription would be greatly appreciated. Have a good day or night.